You got that paper, right? That section.
Yes, this is section 4.3. I didn't give it to you. Okay, you're just gonna learn this part. You don't have to need because everything is here. But here's the rule. This is the basic rule. This is called logarithmic function. Every time you can say logarithmic, you can say log. You just hear the log. So here's the basic rule about the log, but this is really important because it says convert between logarithm and exponential function. So if I gave you exponential function, how are you going to convert it to logarithm? If I gave you log function, how are you going to convert it to exponential? Because sometimes exponential is easier to find the solution than logarithm. So that's a way to convert from logarithm to exponential and the opposite thing. So the rule says here, there's the rule. Y equal what? Log, I need to use the same number, the same variables. Log to the base b to the x. Okay? Convert to wait. Convert to what? This is the log form, okay? This is the log form. Log to the base b, this is the base x, and here's the y. Convert to what? B to the y equal x. Check what happened. It's easy, it's hard to remember this formula. So it doesn't matter which variable you're going to use in general. Y equal log to the base x. To convert it to the exponential form, I'm just going to take the base form here to put it as a base to the y. That's what I'm doing. It doesn't matter which variables you have. Take the base from b, put it what? Base for the y. Put the y on the top, so base to the y. So when I took the base from the log, I have to cancel the log sign. What's the left on this side if you cancel the log? Just the x. You got it? The same thing. If I have this form, how I'm going to convert it to the log form?
Base.
I'm gonna bring back the base. So if I need to write down the log form here without looking here, what I'm going to do, log is supposed to be here, and here is the x, right? Take the base back. What's the left here? Y. You get the idea? So that's how to convert it from the log form to the exponential form. Let's check with this example. It says write each equation in exponential form. So which form we have? We have the log form. We need to write down to the exponential form. Number one. It says log to the base for 16 equal 2. This is the log form. How I'm going to write down the exponential form? I'm going to move what?
Or to
Be
be.
careful. So this one similar to this one, but flipped. So you're going to move. Where is the base? You're going to move the base where? To be a base for the 2. So this side is going to be 4 to the 2. What's the left on this side? 16. Is that right as a math? Yes, 16 equal 4 squared. You get the idea? This one is easier when they're asking you, we're gonna learn that, how to solve the logarithm form. Logarithm equations, because you see in equations with log, how are we gonna solve it? This is one of the rules, okay? Convert it from the log to the exponential so I can find the solution. We're gonna learn that. Check number 2. Number 2 says what? Log to the base 5. That's 0.2. Yes. 0.2 equal -1. Now, if I need to convert it to the exponential form, what I'm going to move? Just move the base. So move the base, the left on this side, 0.2 equal 5 to the -1. So as a math, this is right? If you plug in 5 to the -1, it's going to be 0.2? I'm not sure. How are you going to prove that?
Because it'll be 1/5.
Perfect.
Then
This 1/5 is going to be 0.2. It's like 1 divided by 5. It's going to be 0.2. Okay? You know what? Yes. How? Okay. Look to the power 8. This one is important. Log to the base 8 to the 1 equals 0. Is that right?
yes.
How? We're going to convert it. Now I need to convert it to the exponential form. I'm going to move the base form here to be base for 0.
8 to the 0.
So 1 equal 8 to the exponent 0. Does that make sense? Every number with exponent 0 equal 1. Is that okay? Do we have to do the next one? We don't have. What's the difference between this one and this one? Just the base is the same way to solve it. Is that okay so far? Can we do the opposite thing? Let's do the opposite thing. So if we have 2 to the power 4 equals 16. Now I need to write down the log form. How are we going to write down the log form?
But
First of all, here is the equal sign, and here is
LOG.
log, and here is 16, right? Now I'm going to bring back the base, which is 2. There is the 2. What's the left here?
So log the words do nothing. What's the purpose of them being there? Is just so you know.
No, it's a function.
Oh, it's a function.
It exists on the calculator. We'll see. We're going to use that. The log is a function. Everything, the phones, the iPhones, the laptops, is based on this function. Log is a function like e, the exponential function. This is the logarithm function, okay? And we're trying to learn how it's worked as a basic. When you're trying to be iPhone experts, you have like as a software, okay? So the log is a really important function, okay? That's the question. Log is a function, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use it with the accounts too, how to solve it. Next one is what? 27 to 1/3 equal what? Equal 3. This is exponential form. If I need to write down the log, I'm gonna put equal to the log function. How much here? 3. Where is the base? Move the base to the other side. So the base is 27. So how much left here on the side? 1/3. Is that okay? Can we do the same thing with the next one?
Yes.
Which is 1/4 to the -2, right? Is that -2?
Yeah.
Equals 16. So the same thing. Move the whole thing here is the base. Be careful, not only the 4. The whole fraction here is the base. So here is log equal sign 16 on this side. The base is 1/4. And what's the left on this side? Is that okay? Before we jump into the next part, look to the calculator. Is there a function log with the base? It should be there's a function with log with the base. Okay.
Just see one.
See this log?
The one in the top left corner.
Press it 3 times because every time when you press it, it's going to give you a different function. You see? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me show you. You use the calculator. See? Yes, it's the same function here. This is ln. This is log. This is log to the base. Okay. Now, do you got it? Now plug in log to the base to 16. How much is going to be? You see, it's not randomly. If you plug in log 3 to 27, base 27, how much is going to be? 0.33333, because it's 1/3. You see, so it's not randomly, it's a function, it's already in the calculator. Okay? If you plug in log to the base 1/4, 16, how much is going to be? -2. Is that okay? So can we do this one? Now this is a piece of cake. Is that okay? Now let's add one more thing. Keep adding. So we don't have to solve this, just like evaluate. Now, you didn't ask. Every time when you see on the previous example, we have log with the base. Every time when you see there is log with the base. What about when you see just log by itself? Log 15. How much is the base? No. No. Keep the E, okay? That's a really good one. The base is what? 10. So it's a common log, common logarithm function. So every time when you see a log without base, that means how much the value of the base? 10. It's a common log. That's why in the calculator, you will see the first one you click is log without base. That means how much the value of the base? 10. Okay? Is that okay? Now, what about the other function? When you see ln to 15, this one is called natural logarithm function. So this is a log. When you have ln to 15, this one is a log. It's a log 15, but the base is what? So this one is a common log. I'm talking about the log with E, not the 15. 15 is any number, could be here. So in the calculator, you will see ln, I'm gonna put the number. So these two logarithm is a common logs. When there is no base, that's mean how much the base? 10. Must mean the base is 10. If you will see y equal ln x, it's a natural log, it's still logarithm, but you know the base is what? E. E, we already have how much the value of E is 2.78. Well, remember the big number? You got it? So instead of putting the big number, they said E. They convert the whole thing to another function called natural log. Is that okay? So these two is a common log. We will use the ln a lot. Okay? When we solve the equations, the logarithm equations. Okay. Now next one, can we evaluate? I ask you evaluate each of these. It's hard to evaluate.
And you just type it in the calculator, right?
That's it. Go ahead and plug it. So we don't have to worry about these, but we're gonna learn again how to evaluate without using the calculator. Not now, because we need to do some progress.
There's no other way to do it, like on hand, you gotta use it.
There is another way, because we didn't use calculator before. Okay, like there is no it's not allowed us to use calculator, so we have to do it by hand. We're gonna learn that, okay?
Not no more, they're still like that.
Like
We use the calculator.
yeah, like I want you to understand the concept, but I'm gonna show you how to do that.
Okay.
Like, because I need you to think how the calculator works. This is to extend your knowledge on. So we're just gonna plug in these, that's fine. The other thing, I need to give you a note about this one. Let's try to do some how to evaluate.